that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion.
Hey, Lazy Girl Approved fam. I am back today with another wig review, and it is, so we did Renly, which was one that I was waiting for, which is a rainbow one. And now we've got my second favorite one that I was waiting for. Hopefully it's my second favorite one. It is Laude and Co Darlene. Yes, Darlene 3T Pink Purple. I am in love with pink purple. I'm in love with purple. I love pink, and I love it when they're together. So, and this looks like it has a dark root, so let's get her out and see what she looks like. All right, here's the card. And here's what she looks like. I can tell you right off the bat, it's pretty decent quality at least. Oh, infinite teapot. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll see how that works. And I say, oh, wow, because it goes very far back and then it comes around almost like that moon, but it's going the opposite way. So it's going back, which is weird. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let me show you the baby hairs because I will be cutting those off. Let's see how the inside looks. Yeah, this will help you understand what I'm trying to say here more. There are 2 combs in the front, and then so this is what I'm talking about. So it's like a, I don't know what you would call that. Looks like an animal smiley face, like a panda bear nose. And then one comb in the back and the elastic adjusters. So let me get this lace cut off, and then well, let's do this. We're gonna put her on. I want to put her on with the lace on, just to make sure. Because every time I say, oh, I'm gonna love it, I'm gonna cut the lace off, for sure I'm gonna love it, I end up not loving it. That part thing is gonna be weird to me. Okay, I like her. So let's cut the lace off. Okay, the lace is cut off, and I could not cut the baby hairs off. I mean, technically I could. However, let me show you. They're like in, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I may have to do a video, you know, separate and put it in here. They are in, they're not on the hairline. They're all the way like back. So you could, because there's actually quite a bit of lace here, you could cut all the way to this, you know, where the other lace ends, or the cap begins technically. But I'm going to leave these on for now and see how it goes, because it might make it look more realistic if I can comb those baby hairs into the other hair. We'll see. Oh, I'm already tired. Already tired. Ooh. I don't know how that's tangly when it's so straight and silky, but okay. All right, I got a comb doing weird stuff over here. It is coming down outside. I hope you guys are all safe, because it is like going nuts everywhere. Oh, this is oh goodness. Y'all, I didn't pay attention to that. I should have. It is way shorter in the back. What do they call that? Is it asymmetrical? No, asymmetrical is short on one side. I can't remember the name right now. So I will say this. If you're the type that likes to, you know, make this go up like this, it'll do it super easy, because the baby hairs kind of make it do that. So if you like that look, this is the wig for you. If you like it to be sleek like me, you are going to want to either hot comb those straight or cut them off. This is not staying like it should. So this will probably, I'll probably need to do something with that. Let's test big head friendliness first. Let me take these off. She's not the smallest cap. She's definitely got room in there, but it's not a ton. It's like really loud outside today. Cars and whatnot. Let's look at this. So you see what I'm saying here of the, so it's got, you know, an inch or two of lace left over in the front. So that is helpful for people with smaller heads if you wanted to cut this off, or it's also helpful if you want to pluck it some more so that it can look more realistic. So there's pros and cons to how they've done this. So here's the baby hairs. So if you want to lay them down, you can, or you can just brush them in like I did. But they do kind of just have a mind of their own, which some people like. Pull her back. So some people like that. It does give it a more, you know, realistic look, and they're kind of just doing it on their own, which is kind of cool if you like that look. I would say that she could use a hot comb through her. She just looks kind of, I don't want to say disheveled, because she's not disheveled. She's just, she looks like she needs a hot comb run through her. She is a little shiny. Not stupid shiny, but she's kind of shiny. I do love that there is this dark root. It lays pretty doggone flat, so it looks really realistic. This part goes like forever. She is silky, if you can't tell. She's like super silky, so there is no, I mean, you can see the texture in there, but it's really silky. I like the colors, but they are pretty muted, so like it looks really vibrant in the pictures, as always. It is not that vibrant in person. It's not bad, it's just not that vibrant. I feel like this length and the way they did it, this here, you know, it's trying to be a salon cut, but me and this always have an issue when it's like flipped, because I feel like when they put in the box, one side gets smushed, and so one side looks great and one side doesn't, and so you always have to like kind of do something with it. So, and I don't usually like where it's shorter in the back, so let's get a 360, and then we'll do final thoughts, see what we think.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always
Okay, I went back and looked at the 360 just to make sure. There was a spot when I was shaking my head where it looked like I might have seen the cap, but I can't be sure. It is on the thinner side for sure. And the place where I saw the cap is where my giant ponytail knot is, so I'm sure that doesn't help. It is the density that I expect from this type of wig that's like a short silky unit. So it's not too bad. It's not like you can see the cap when you're just standing here. So there's that. It is not tangly. It was a little tangly when I got it out, but so far since then it hasn't been. The shedding, I don't see it shedding. There's been a couple of pieces of hair, so the shedding is minimal. Let's see what the card says. And it says undetectable invisible T-shaped lace. I don't know what they mean by undetectable because the knots are really like dark and they stand out. So it is a 5-inch deep part airbrushed hairline series. That makes sense. Unique T-shaped part, 1.5-inch wide lace front. Laid baby hair, pre-style and laid, pre-plucked hairline. It is flex fit cap, heat styling, and it is a fresh, which is like a Bobby Boss flex fit cap type of deal. So it doesn't say up to what degrees that it is heat safe. Overall, let's see, what did I pay for this? So I paid $40.99. Do I think it's worth $40.99? Maybe. I mean, I love pink and purple. If this was my first pink purple short bobbish wig that I had ever seen in my life or had, then I would be totally in love with it. But it is, you know, there's been other ones similar, and I was hoping it would be like that really like lavender, like not even lavender. It's like a neon lavender and the like pop in pink, but it's not. So it just, as always, they've manipulated the lighting of the picture in Photoshop, basically. Or in person, they had like a fart ton of lights. Yes, fart ton. Which just alters the way it looks. I think they did a combination of both in this case, being that I am familiar with both photography lighting and Photoshop. So I think they did a combination of it. I think my disappointment is one, it's short in the back. I personally don't like it when it's like that. And then this, I feel like the length is wrong. Like it should be here because when you're doing that like flip like that and that salon style cut, when it's too long, at least for me and my proportions of my head, it just looks weird to me. Also, they're trying to, I think the $40.99 is because it is pre-plucked and it's got this extra lace here that you can work with. But for me, it's not worth. And that weird T part, I don't know how that's going to help, really. It looks weird to me. Like, who parts their... That's not how you part hair. So, I don't know. It's weird. But again, so to recap, it is sort of big head friendly. It's not the biggest cap, but it's not the smallest. You do have extra, like we'll just say 1 inch of extra lace here to play with. So you could actually mimic your hairline in the front a little bit if you wanted to. Like me, I have a cowlick, so I could just like cut that out because there is still lace with hair on it in the front. The baby hairs are like mixed in with the hairline, so you can't necessarily just cut them out without cutting off a bunch of that lace, which is fine because again, you still have room. So it probably could use a straight iron to it, a flat iron or a hot comb just to make it look a little better. It is a little shiny. It's not tangly. Its shedding is minimal. It's lightweight, obviously. So there's that. There's all of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I actually have, I think, 3 other styles in this color, but what I'm going to do is do them separately. And then I'm going to do a lookbook so that there's I show you each style in this color so you can decide which of the styles you want to get in this color, or you can get all of them. whatever floats your boat. I'm going to do the same thing for, I got the red orange from Bobbi Boss. So I'm going to do a lookbook for that as well. So look for that. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for hanging out and spending time with me. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you again soon because I'm about to record another video. Bye, guys.
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sip